All right, you guys, I'm here because I'm going to tell my family. I have to show my family that they done me wrong. They done me so wrong. This is the story of my family treating me the way they did. This is my life, and my name is Keno. I'm Keno in Detroit. I took care of everybody. Everybody who knows me knows I've done things. Almost everybody that know me. And that's what it is. And when you're nice, they don't care. But now, I'm here now because of my family. My family. I'm here to show my family they threw me away after I had the accident. Everybody, uh, uh, they didn't deal with me before the accident, really. But after I got my money, my own personal family gave me a problem. My daughters, they a couple of them just didn't do right. But that's okay, because I love them. So what I'm going to do now is show my family exactly how bad they treated me and everybody else treated me. My homes have been taken from me by some foreigners. They made a deal, and I'm gonna let you're gonna see that. But what you're really gonna see is when I had an accident and I was converted. I was converted. And then everybody thought I was crazy after that. I got some money and the family came running. But that's okay. Because now that I'm old, I'm going to show them what they threw away. And I was raised by Satan. All right? Now that might sound strange to you, but this is the truth. I'm going to have a cease to show you guys everything that's going on. You know? Now, every word that comes out of my mouth will be true. Okay, now, I'm gonna show you guys also, I'm gonna free 2 souls. That's right, I'm gonna free 2 souls. I'm gonna show you how it's done. And now, let's get to the facts of the reason why I'm doing this. Because my sister, I was raised by Satan, like I told you. I was raised by him, and I'm going to prove it. But my sister, Connie, yeah, the Johnsons in Atlanta, I got a word for them, you know. I'm going to show you how my sister treated me like dirt, okay? And her husband, Tyrone, yeah, because my sister's name is Connie. And, you know, I'm going to tell my family story, and it's going to be something. But I've already told some of it. And you can actually see when I had the crash, the accident. Yes, you'll see that as it happened. Yeah, you'll see that when I died for 3 days, I was gone. And when I came back, I knew a whole lot more things. I found out so many things, even about my own family. And I find these things out. And I called my sister right after the accident, and I asked her, well, what happened uh, back then? Because I was shown so many things. And so, but anyway, I'm going to tell you, she is such a Satanist. They don't want to realize that they're Satan. This is my family I'm talking to now. I'm going to talk to you about how they treated me and everybody in all the businesses, the people treated me. Watch this. Now, this is all true. Listen, okay? And remind you, I'm going to show you 2 souls get released because now I know how the souls burn. I'm going to tell you guys how the souls burn. I'm going to tell you guys so many interesting things. We also will be talking about 2 bodies y'all call bodies when somebody kills somebody. So I'm bringing 2 bodies out. 2 bodies will be exposed that has killed and kill. Because when you kill a soul, the first thing the soul do is run into you. it runs into you first. First thing, because it runs into you because it wants to tell it. And that's why when you kill someone, you can't sleep and all that kind of stuff. You won't be able to sleep and all that. I'm going to tell you. Watch this. We're going to free some souls. This is really true now. Watch this. But Connie, Tyrone, yeah, I'm going to talk about our family and how you treated me and you treated me like stuff. So you guys get yourselves together, Connie and Tyrone, because I'm coming back to you guys in a minute to expose how you done me with my brother, not letting me see him until you decided to. The hour before he died, then you let me. But you threw me out of your house. You threw me out. How could you do that? When my brother was dying, that was my brother before he was yours. You know. And then don't forget Tyrone. He sat there, him and Mama. I had to pick them up at church. They were living like husband and wife, you know. And that demon daddy hanging me out the window by my ankles, Connie. You remember that? Yeah, you remember all that. You remember how you done me? You wouldn't let me come see our brother Willie. And y'all I live right around the corner. Yeah. And then I'm also gonna discuss how when I was taking care of Derek when he was dying of AIDS, how you guys done. Yeah, you done me like that. You done me wrong. And you know it. You know what you done, Connie. I'm gonna tell it. You know? So get ready, yeah. Tyrone, living with our mother while you went to Atlanta to try to set y'all up there when you went to set yourself up in Atlanta. Him and Mom came out and go to church like husband and wife. And I told you about it. And you still stayed with him. After all he's done and then you would come. What kind of stuff is that, Connie? Yeah, I'm talking directly to you guys now. Now you guys are surprised, but you don't know now. Yeah, you don't even know your brother. You guys threw something very valuable away because I have so many knowledgeable things that I'm going to discuss, and people are going to understand because now, after I've been in that accident, I'm very enlightened, and I know I'm going to tell you a lot of different things. Now, I'm also going to show you, Connie. I'm going to tell you where to change to, where all the stuff is on the video so you can see your brother when he was in that accident. And then everybody rushed to my house to start taking everything out of my house because the doctor told you guys I was dead and everything. And wasn't much left, no chance or nothing. I had all those vertebrae broken. I'm going to tell you guys, Connie, you guys, that's who I mean. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you. Yeah, you remember that demon daddy of yours that hung me out the window? He says, what do you want to be when you grow up? A fireman, I said. No, you don't. And what did he do? Hung me out of that second or third store window when we lived over that store by my ankles. You remember that? Should be nuts after that. But no, I still made it through because my dad, the creator, helps us. Listen, I'm going to tell you, Connie, I'm going to show you guys what when you was playing in church and everything, now acting like you get electrocuted, jumping up and down and stuff and all that stuff. That's not how you were supposed to do it. Come home, drink, and smoke after y'all go in the pulpit and play all that music for the Lord and all that stuff. All this fake Lord stuff is all fake. I hate to say this, but it is, you guys. You guys don't know. But I was raised by Satan, and I'm gonna prove it. Watch. And I got witnesses. Everybody in Detroit on the west side about know me that's still alive. And they know that I'm not a liar. So watch this. I'm gonna show you guys about those souls. I'm gonna turn in 2 people that murdered. And when you murder that soul, the first thing that soul do is jump and run into you And that's why people say you're being haunted and all that. Yeah, yeah, the soul is trying to get out the tail. So when you drink or smoke or get drunk, that's why you still have to tell somebody. And she came over and told me, she killed the baby. She killed the baby. But she said, come take me for a ride. You know, I want to talk to you. Let's go. I said, okay. Then she comes talking about this. She killed the baby. This is another case of someone who has done me wrong and got mad because she thought I was crazy because after the accident, everybody did. Because I said my dad was with me. I told her my dad was with me, so she thought I was crazy. And so she took advantage of me about a car. So you guys, what I need you to do, you're going to go to John Allen. That's kind of you, my sisters, them, as I'm telling them where to go to. You go to John Allen, P3K. P3K. That's where you guys go, and you're going to watch when I got killed, Connie, your brother. You're going to see when he died and was enlightened. And so I know so many things now. I'm going to tell everybody what's going on. And all the believers will know this is true. This is time. It's true. It's true, you guys. Now, here's another one. I met a guy named Andrew Broggs in California. Let's see. Let's talk about that for a minute, Andrew, now you'll see this probably. You know you cheated, how you done me. We made a deal for the house, okay? And the deal was I fixed the house up and you buy the materials. And a month after we made that deal, I had an accident in that car. And when I went to the hospital, you had that car. You stole my ID. Ernest stole my ID. And that's what happened. Yeah, you guys think I'm crazy. Watch this. And then you talked about me and called me crazy. I'm going to show my sister and families who I am, because now it's time for me to say something. Because I'm homeless now. You got my home. Then foreigners, they tricked me out my mom's house, who I took care of, and I adopt my adopted mom. Yeah, Andrew, you to look at your family, because you tried to sue me after that. Because how could it be? How could you do that? I signed that deed because I trusted you, and I had a month after I signed the deed. I go to the hospital. What did you do? You went and had the thing put in your name because I had signed it before, but I didn't have a chance to do any work. So I got the hospital records, and you finna be proven to be wrong. You gonna shade me. You try to garnish me, my old butt, after I was good to you. You told everybody when you met me, this man I got, he know how to do everything. Yeah, my dad told me what you said. Yeah, you trying to do everything. This guy, he know how to do everything. You was bragging on me, you family, Miss Brox. You know he did it. Watch, I'm gonna tell you. I told him after the accident what was going on, and he took advantage of me. Then Romeo White, that guy, oh, he's a rotten something. You know, I raised him up from 6 weeks old, and soon as Andrew started doing me wrong, taking my house, yeah, he hired Romeo, and Romeo went to work in my spot, and I was watching. I don't want to say no more about that. You guys go over there, Connie, Tyrone, go over there and look at me where I had that accident at. Okay, I'm going to get back with you guys later. But now we're going to go on and handle some more business. You'll be able to go over there and see the documents, how I've been treated, how my house been taken. You'll see the deed. My deed will be on there. Also, the way I lived when I came up, how I was a very honest guy. I haven't taken anything from anyone. Can anybody watch this? Now watch. No one can get in there and say anything bad about me because I've done nothing but taking care of everything. I gave everything away I had. Yeah. The foreigners made a deal where I put all my stuff on a trailer, and they said they was gonna give me $3,000 for cash for keys. And then I put the stuff on the trailer. Come to find out, the foreigners, they had bought the house next door to two houses. Come to find out, they was looking at me and they watched me through the trailer and hire people and then they told me they wasn't coming. Everything I had belonged had to go to trash in the trailer because I couldn't keep paying for the trailer. That's what they done to me. Yeah, and that's why. That's why. Then I went across the street to my house over there that he stole. He called the police and had me thrown out. So now look at me. Yeah, I got plenty more to talk about you kind of y'all think it's bad. Y'all finna find out how knowledgeable I am now. I'm gonna show you what you throw away. LaShawn, my oldest daughter. I'm ashamed of you. You sat there and you called me after the accident like you love me. I said, oh, my daughter's finally come no. And then at the funeral, at Annie's funeral, what did you do? Just went over there and stood with Connie there, man. I ain't gonna find you until we went to the graveyard, and I said, you standing over there in that group, LaShawn. That was real bad there. That showed me a lot about you as my older daughter. I cut you. You don't have a father. Just watch what you threw away. Wait till you see how knowledgeable I am. Alright? Yeah, so you'll be able to see the paperwork and the contract where the judge sits there and said, no, he's not going to help me with this situation. Now, how about that, you guys? They tricked me out my house and everything. I go down to the courts. I'm going to show you the papers. I said, this is what we gave the judge, and this is what the judge did. Okay? Nothing. They came and threw me out. They threw me out my whole house. I had to, it's the craziest thing. I did. I got two of them. Now I'm homeless from two houses. Andrew, I'm getting ready to show you. Your family's going to be real disappointed in you when they see this because you have really betrayed me and done me so wrong. Now, everything we discussed, Andrew, is on your text messages. So we've already started, Mr. Andrew, we already started the process of getting my house back, huh? Yeah, we did. You see it. I heard what you told that lie talking about. I bought it. I sold my house to you for $1. $1. You told him I sold you the house for $1. You hear that, Miss Bronx? That's what he told him. You'll be able to see the house that the lady that killed the baby live in. She killed that baby because she told me, my daughter killed the baby. She killed the baby. I say, what? She ain't killed my baby. How she killed the baby? Anyway, remember, write down those numbers, Connie and Tyrone, because you're going to see a lot about what I'm finna tell on you guys. You guys are awful. You even dated Annie, Connie's mother, and I know you did, you know. You told them a lie when you came to the funeral, and you went to pick the prostitute up, and then when you went home, you and my mother told Connie, Dad told me after the accident when I woke up, I called Connie. I said, Connie, yeah, Tyrone and Mom, what did they tell you happened when you came to Detroit, to that car, rent-a-car? Yeah, listen, Connie, yeah, I told you, I asked you this. Yeah, you said, yeah. Yeah, they told you that they parked the car downtown at a different place. Your own mother lied to you with Tyrone, telling you, yeah, I told you they didn't park that car down there. Tyrone got picked up by the police for picking up a prostitute, and Andy them knew it. But see, now why would a mother lie to her daughter for the husband unless they would, okay? Yeah, again, I was raised by Satan. And see, kind of, you guys don't know some of the events of my life. This is my life, and I'm telling you. Because, see, you guys don't have long before you have to pay for what you've done and how you've done wrong. And again, I'm going to free two souls, because when you kill a soul again, when you kill a soul, the first thing that soul do is run, jump into you. And you have that soul. But see, when you die, what happens here is when you die, your soul is going to jump right into the person that killed it, the first one. And that's what it does. So if you're trying to get away, and that's why the person can't sleep and stuff. They say they're being haunted by the soul. That's true. Now I'm gonna tell you how Connie, you guys. I'm gonna tell you and Andrew and Romeo White, because you know what you did. You know you're a rapist. I tried to get you. Let me get back to you. I want to tell you guys a couple of things, Connie. Let me tell you how your soul gonna burn, you and Tyrone, Andrew, Romeo, Makita. Remember Makita when you came to my house and told me she killed my baby? I told you. Then you gypped me out of $1,000 for my car, Keita. You thought I was crazy. Then I signed the paperwork because I told you I was going to do these things that I said. But it's on the other tape, Makita. Yeah, I got another tape for you, Makita. You murderer. You killed that baby. And I told your boyfriend, I said, yeah, man, y'all give me $5,000 for my money for that car that she didn't pay me for. He threatened me. He came down to my house. He didn't tell you. I know he didn't. He came to my house because I sent him a text message. I got proof of everything. Everything I'm gonna say, guy, you kind of y'all, I got proof. I'm gonna prove it to y'all with paperwork, with receipts, and everything I say. And only the believers are gonna believe the things that I talk about after I finish with you guys, because I got some things I gotta talk to them about, because it's kind of difficult operating now that everybody has been. See, Satan raising me up and made everybody don't like me. Yeah, but I was the guy driving the Cadillac and the snakeskin shoes and dressed every day. And then how your husband would go out with me, Connie, and then party with me all night long with the women. And then when he come home in the morning, what do? You and him come back to my house, knock on my door, and you cuss me out because he was out all night with me, like I made him do it, and then you threw me away and kept him.